This is the story of Norway, a country that went from one of Europe's poorest nations to the world's richest, all thanks to one brilliant decision. Do you know there is a country where the government is so rich, it offers free education, free healthcare, and still has an enormous amount of money left over? We're talking about a nation that provides comprehensive public services without touching its main source of wealth. This wealth is held in a $1.6 trillion fund, the largest sovereign wealth fund on the entire planet. Considering Norway has a population of just 5.4 million people, every single Norwegian citizen is technically a millionaire on paper. So how did they do it? The answer will shock you, because Norway was not always rich. Let's go back to the 1800s. In the 1800s, Norway was one of the poorest countries in Europe. People survived by fishing, farming, and enduring brutal winters. After the pain and destruction of World War II, Norway had to rebuild from zero, working hard for decades to improve their economy, but remaining just average. Nobody expected what was about to happen next, changing Norway's destiny forever. In 1969, an American company drilling in the North Sea was about to give up, but on December 23rd, they struck one of the largest oil fields ever discovered, Ekofisk. Norway had found its treasure beneath the sea, but here's where the story gets really interesting, because finding oil is one thing. What you do with that oil is everything. Many oil-rich countries became poorer due to mismanagement. Norway looked at them and said, "We will not make the same mistake." They were determined to avoid the, quote, resource curse, which leads to corruption and economic collapse, by making three brilliant decisions. First, the government took control, ensuring wealth stayed in Norwegian hands. Second, they imposed up to a 78% tax on foreign oil company profits. Our oil, our rules. Third, the most genius move. In 1990, they created the Government Pension Fund Global. The rule was simple. All oil revenue goes into this fund, and the government can only spend the investment returns, never the principal. This pure financial genius has created the economic powerhouse we see today. The fund is now worth over $1.6 trillion. It owns shares in over 9,000 companies, giving Norway a stake in 1.5% of ALL-listed companies globally. Oil is not their only resource. Norway is the world's second largest seafood exporter and generates 90% of its electricity from cheap, clean hydropower. Surprisingly, Norway is transitioning away from oil, investing heavily in green energy and electric vehicles, boasting the highest EV adoption rate in the world. So what is the real lesson from Norway's incredible story? Norway proves that natural resources alone don't make a country rich. Wisdom in managing those resources and building strong national institutions is the true key. They resisted the temptation to spend everything today and planned for the future. If a country of 5 million can build a $1.6 trillion fund, imagine what is possible with the right decisions.